Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and the morning dose of the PI morning. Each yeah, good morning, everybody. So I have Indu is here, Enemy is here, Nilesh is here. Hello everyone. Welcome to the session. Good morning to each and every one of you. So let's start with our session right away. So we'll be starting with the first question for today. Yeah. So the objective of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is improved health of the women and children, additional employment generation, women empowerment. What is that option? One or two only, all, one, three only, or two only? So we have Nilesh has said C, Anyway said C, and Indu has said C. Fine. So before I just give the answer of this question, you can just like the session for registration of your presence. Okay. So let's see the answer. The answer of this question is yes, it is C. The answer is C. 1 and 3. 1 and 3 options are correct. So Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. So they have given a tagline that is called Swachh Idhan Behtar Jeevan. Okay, Swachh Idhan Behtar Jeevan. So the purpose is that it is like a social welfare scheme. Prime Minister have launched on 1st May 2016, and the purpose is that in order to make sure that people should live a healthy life, in order to remove these smoke stoves. So we wanted to provide them with the cylinders, gas stove cylinder LPG to the rural people. So the starting target was total 5 crore people were there. Okay, so people who are living below poverty line will be provided with the LPG connections. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits of this providing LPG connection. First of all, it will improve their health. So health disorder will be removed because they will not be inhaling the uh, like that smoke, and then air pollution also will be reduced, and people will be preventing with the deforestation activities. Okay, obviously to promote the woman empowerment, ये तो है ही है. Empowerment is there only. Healthy cooking fuel is there, right? And also to remove the health hazard that is happening because of the uh, burning of the wood. So cabinet has approved the targeted subsidy of the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. So subsidy of rupees 200 per 14.2 kg cylinder is being provided up to 12 refills, like 12 cylinder you will be getting, and subsidy of rupees 200 will be provided per cylinder. That is the residential cylinder that they are providing, right? So right now, as of March 2023, we have 9.59 crore Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries are there. So for 2022-23, 6,100 crore rupees has been allocated, and for this year, 7,680 crore, because the prices of the gases are rising in the international market because of the Russia-Ukraine war, COVID-19 crisis, and right now other some things are happening, earthquakes are happening. So because of that, there is an issue with the supply and demand things. So there is a sharp increase in the international prices because of various geopolitical reasons are there. So high prices, but government is providing 200 rupees of subsidy. Targeted support will be provided. Targeted support, so that people will be continuously using, because what happened is that during the first time government provide free of cost, but after that what happens that because of the charges of that are, like right now the normal cylinder is 1000 above, right? So normally in order to promote, the people should refill that again and again. That is why this targeted subsidy is being provided for that. Okay, so LPG, we have a clean fuel that has to be available for rural and deprived poor section of the society. So in 2016 this scheme has been launched to provide a deposit free LPG connection to the adult women and the poor households. Now, which countries are part of I2U2? Which countries are the part of I2U2? India, Israel, USA, UAE. 1 2 only, all, 1 2 3 only, 1 3 only. I2U2. Which are the countries are part of I2U2? Okay, so let's see the answer. Where is that answer? Okay. Mhm. Okay, so we are having the answer has been given by Indu, Nilesh, Rokia, Enemy. Okay, everybody is saying I to you too. Very good. So let's see. The answer of this question is B. All are being part of I to you too. All are being part of I to you too. Okay, so the next question is which countries are the member of the recently formed I2U2 grouping? Which countries are the members? Sorry, this question has to be formulated differently. Uh, we just call it as like, what is the name? Sorry, what is the name of the grouping? What is the name of the grouping that has been called as I2U2? What is the name of the grouping that is called I2U2? I will be changing this question. Sorry, I just forgot to reframe it. What is the name of that grouping that is called I2U2 grouping? East Asia Quad, West Asia Quad, Southeast Asia Quad, or Asian Quad? Nilesh is saying C. That is South Asia Quad. Enemy is saying B. B matlab, okay, West Asian Quad. Come on, everybody, answer the question. Sorry, I'll just reframe the question. What is the name of the group formed I2U2 grouping? So Indu is saying B, Rokia is saying B. So let's see the answer. The answer of the question is B. West Asian Quad. It is called West Asian Quad. So I2U2 grouping is having India, Israel, UAE, and United States. So these are I2 and U2. India and Israel I2, US and UAE U2. Right? So this first group joint statement they have released in July 14, 2022. Purpose is that they have selected few sectors, six sectors they have selected. How many? Six sectors they have selected, like your water, then your energy, then your transportation, then your space, then your health, and your food security. These six sectors are there in which the I2U2 grouping will be working. The the apprehension is that people think that this I2U2 grouping is only to counter the China, but they have not written anything related to security over here. Okay, so these are they have not written anything related to security, but people think that they it is to counter the China. Okay, now I2U2 group leader meeting on food security and other issues has happened. So Prime Minister of India and Israel, UAE, and USA they have convened the first leadership meeting. Okay, so this is a very unique group. Six important subjects they have taken. Okay, six important subjects which are very uh, prone to the today's world, like your water, energy, transportation, space, health, and food security. So India has recently joined the Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate, that is called AIM. 4C. So this AIM 4C was launched by UAE and USA at COP26 last year, right? So this AIM 4C, that is called Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate. Okay, so here uh, it has been launched by our USA and UAE, and there are around about 140 governmental and non-government entities are there. The purpose is only one, because we have to check the climate change, we have to check the global hungers, and on all these fields we have to collaborate all together. We have to collaborate all together how we can increase the investment in the green area, how we can be more resilient, how we can be have a climate smart agriculture we can do. So this is going to be working for 5 years, from 21 to 2025. So if you see over here, the leadership summit has happened on 14 July for the six sectors they have taken. The six sectors are water, space, energy, health, transportation, and your, what is the sixth subject? Food security. Now, CII, Confederation of Indian Industries, B20, and Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Alliance. They have recently a partnership with Department of Pharmaceutical, and they are organizing various webinars in the field of therapeutics, right? Collaborated research on therapeutics. We all know that our Indian pharmaceutical industry is a major industry, major player in the global pharmaceutical landscape. Okay, of the, especially of the generic medicine, and India has a huge market in African and Asian market. Okay, on the value term also, on the volume terms also, India is a very significant player in all these area. So Indian pharma companies have already getting like a better reputation because of their price competitiveness, even the high quality of their medicine that they are providing. We know that with this 21st century, we have been marked by various epidemics like COVID-20. Right now, influenza is there. All these things are spreading. Pandemic are spreading. Epidemics are spreading. So there is a need to check all these, because these type of diseases disrupt the normal way of working. They disrupt the global supply chain. So that is why we wanted to provide the world with better access, availability, and affordability of quality medical countermeasures, like your vaccinations, like your therapeutics, and your diagnostic things. Okay, we call this as VTD. VTD is called as vaccine, therapeutics, and diagnostic. Throughout the world, we wanted to provide all these things to all of you, right? uh, Everywhere the problem is that inequalities are there, because sometimes people cannot afford these medicines, so they just prone to various type of diseases. Sometimes it is not under the reach of the people, right? So that is why we wanted to enhance the reach. That is why this B20 Indian Secretary conference meeting is happening. So under this webinar, what they are going to discuss, how they can be develop a collaborative ecosystem for beneficiaries of the therapeutics, how we can generate important insight with a partnership. We have to create a self-sustaining network of industry and academia. So from the land to the lab, like that we have to work, and proper development of the workforce in this area, and collaborative environment for learning and transformation. Okay, now Ministry of Defence have signed rupees 3000 crore contract with BEL for procurement of two integrated electronic warfare system, project Him Shakti, project Gati Shakti, project Vayu Shakti, project Thal Shakti. What is an answer? Those people who are joining new, they can just say hi, hello to me in the chat box so that I may know you are there in the session. Okay, and those people who have recently joined the session, they can just like the session so that you can register your presence. And yeah, mm-hmm. Anim is saying B, Indu is saying C, Nilesh is saying B, Rokia is saying B. Ministry of Defence have recently signed rupees 3,000 crore contract with Bell for procurement of two integrated electronic warfare system. Rokia Singh B. Okay, let's see the answer of this question. Let's see the answer of the question. Okay, so the answer of this question is A. Project Himshakti. Under Project Himshakti, Ministry of Defence have signed rupees 3,000 crore contract with Bell. Okay, for procurement of two integrated electronic warfare system. Okay, so if we go over here, this is called Project Himshakti. So Ministry of Defence and Bharat Electronics Limited, that is called Bell, they have signed a contract for integrated electronic warfare system that is a costing of around rupees 3,000 crore. Okay, under the project that is called Indian IDMM, indigenously designed, developed and manufactured. Under this project, Project Himshakti, we are going to buy the electronic warfare system. So this Project Himshakti will be helping and encouraging the participation of various industry in our country for the indigenous development and indigenous procurement of these things. Okay, obviously it is going to generate the employment, okay, for the purpose of 2 years, right? And obviously we will be making our country Atmanirbhar because we will be buying from our Indian company. So that is why our dependency will get reduced, and obviously it will give boost to the Make in India, right? Will go boost to Make in India. Now consider the following statement about Animal Welfare Board of India. Please read the statements. The Animal Welfare Board of India is a statutory advisory body under the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Second, it derives its legal structure from the Prevention of Cruelty of Animal Act of 1960. So which of the following statement is correct? One only, two only, both one and two, or none of the above? What is an answer to this question? Nilesh is saying C. Okay. Nilesh is saying C. What all? Come on, answer everybody. Please answer it. Rokia Singh C. Animus Singh A. Okay. आंसर करो सब लोग फटाफट. Anyway, saying C. So I think we can just go ahead and let's see the answer. The answer of this question is C. Both the statements are correct. So the Animal Welfare Board of India, first of all, it is a statutory body. Statutory means it has been formed by an act of parliament. Okay. So under the ministry, Union Ministry of Forest and Climate Change, legal structure has been designed based on the Cruelty to the Animal Act of 1960. Headquarter is in Chennai, and they frames the rules and how the animals has to be treated in a humanly way everywhere throughout the country. Okay, so this is how the things are going to work. And headquartered in Chennai and humanly treatment. 22 members are there from several governmental organizations. So recently, Government of India has launched the National Rabies Control Program. National Rabies Control Program to control and prevent the rabies. Right. So under that, Ministry of Fishery, Animal Husbandry and Dairying and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, they both have jointly launched the action plan. So ये important है. ये वाला point, this point is important. Who have jointly launched it? So they have jointly launched. Okay, just 1 minute. Huh? Yeah. So they have jointly launched the National Action Plan for Dog Mediated Rabies Elimination from India by 2030. Okay, so dog mediated rabies elimination from India by 2030. So this central government is on National Rabies Control Program for prevention of the rabies. So Ministry of Health and Family Welfare will be doing the various things like provision of the rabies vaccine. You know, rabies vaccine is free of cost if you go to the government hospital, primary health center, and radio immunoglobulins are there. So we have to make sure that provide free treatment to the people who are being bitten by the animals. So animal bite management and prevention and control of the rabies. Even at the same time, we have to do surveillance also, like where all these type of animals are there, and we have to do the surveillance also, and make sure that we have to strengthen the surveillance so that proper rabies death should be reported in a proper way, so that we will be able to control that in a proper way. Then awareness creation is a basic task under this. So Animal Welfare Board have requested the concerned authority to take appropriate actions and also to implement animal birth control dog rules to control the population of the dogs. Okay, under Animal Welfare Board has said that we have to implement properly, effectively animal birth control dogs rules of 2023, right? And we have to eliminate the dog mediated rabies elimination by 2030. So rabies is caused by ribonucleic acid virus. So this virus is present in the saliva of the rabid animal. Whenever it is bitten, so that the saliva get deposited and the virus goes inside your blood stream through a wound, and the deaths occur within the 4 days or within a 2 weeks because of your issues that will happen because of the cardiorespiratory malfunctioning that will be happening, or because of that it is led to the failure. But if you are doing a timely interval regarding the bite, right, from various like 4 days to 2 years in a rare even more. So if you are able to like timely interval between the bite and the occurrence of the symptoms, then it will be easily able to control and you get cured for that. So it is important to remove the virus from the wound as early as possible, so that whenever you are get bitten by that, immediately wash it first. Put a soap on your body and discard that soap, and after that immediately put the antiseptic, so that the nerves infection should not be followed. Okay, so India accounts for more than 1/3 of the world rabies death, because we all know that there are a lot of stray dogs are there in our country. So around India has a population of 30 million stray dogs. Okay, and stray dogs only are the category in which 96% of the rabies are being caused, and 20,000 people die, which can be easily prevented by the vaccine. So if you see here, virus saliva from the dog bites, it goes fatal and symptoms start occurring. So first of all, fatalities are like normally poor rural household, mostly in the Asian African countries are there. If we go by the proper statistics, like one death is happening per 9 minutes, and it is preventable. Rabies vaccination are there. You can go to the primary health center and you can easily get it. It is of free of cost, right? So how to be how to prevent the rabies? First of all, raise the public awareness. Learn the dog body languages. It is not like that the dog is angry on somebody and you are simply playing with them. Anytime it can bite you. Okay, so make sure that you should understand the body language of the dog and then start working on that. So rabies is a major public problem. So we have to make rabies zero by 2030. That is our target. And if you see over here, 28th of September, 28th of September is the World Rabies Day, to spread the awareness regarding the rabies. Okay, question number 6. Which country has launched the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity? Israel, Japan, Australia, USA. Which country has launched this? Mhm. Which country has launched the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity? Okay, Nilesh is saying D, USA. Anime is saying B, Japan. Nilesh, Hindu saying Japan. Anime saying D, that is USA. Roke saying D, USA. So let's see the answer. The answer of the question is USA. Okay. Yes, Shitij. So US President Joe Biden has launched Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. The main is to counter the Chinese influence in the Asia. Okay. So our Prime Minister also participated in the event. Initially, South Korea, Australia, Brunei, India, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, all being part of that. So these all countries together accounts for 40% of the global economic output, right? So interministerial delegation from the India have participated in the second Indo-Pacific Framework for Prosperity that has happened in Bali, in Indonesia, right? So this is an economic initiative started by USA in May 23, 2022. So the member states are Australia, Brunei, Fiji, India, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, USA, and Vietnam. There are four pillars. There are four pillars of this Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. One is trade. Second one is supply chain. Third one is clean economy, and fourth one is fair economy, taxation and anti-corruption. That is are the four pillars are there. So under the Bali round, various papers, discussion paper has happened. India has also participated, but India participated in only two pillars. Pillar number two, that is supply chain, and pillar number four, that is called fair economy, taxation, and anti-corruption. Okay, under these pillar only they have participated, right? So India, so these are all the participating countries are there. Now, 1 minute. Hmm. Now, question number 7. Which is the headquarter of International Telecommunication Union? Which is the headquarter of International Telecommunication Union? Where? ITU. Which is the headquarter of the International Telecommunication Union? Nilesh is saying A, Geneva, Basel, Hague, or New Zealand. Okay. Come on, answer it, everybody. सब लोग जल्दी जल्दी आंसर करिए प्लीज. Answer it fast. Which is the headquarter of International Telecommunication Union? Geneva, Basel, Hague, or New York? Rokia is saying A. Enemy is saying A. Neeraj is saying A. Kshitij is saying A. Neeraj, okay, Neeraj is saying Geneva. So the answer of this question is A, that is Geneva. Okay. So International Telecommunication Union has a headquartered in Geneva. First of all, the new office of the ITU area office has been opened in Delhi Vigyan Bhavan. Okay, new office. So it is an specialized agency of the United Nations. What the purpose of the ITU is that it coordinates between the government and various private sector bodies regarding the global telecommunication and ICT services. So this established in 1865, one of the oldest organization, International Telegraph Union, headquartered in Geneva. 193 member countries are there, and nearly 800 private sector entities and academic institutions are being part of it. Right? Function is very important. The main function is that it allocates the global radio spectrum and satellite orbits. You know, we have thousands of satellites are revolving around our Earth. So it provides the orbit, like at which orbit you can put your satellite, because whenever we are launching the satellite, it is like that where we have to put our satellite. So International Telecommunication Union tells that under which orbit, at now which height you have to put your satellite, because if you put in some other orbit, it may bang with somebody, some other satellite, किसी और के साथ वो टकरा जाएगा. So ये decide करते हैं कि आपको कौन सा orbit मिलेगा. ठीक है. So they coordinate between the technical standards and related telecommunication ICT, okay, and also helping in improving the access to the communication throughout the worldwide. Okay, so India has been already active member since 1869, and regularly India has been in the council since 1952, right? So this ITO area office is going to work as a innovation center, and this International Telecommunication Union, India has fully funded this ITO office. Okay, so this International Telecommunication Union that will be setting up in India, that is the office of area office, it will be serving various countries like India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Afghanistan, and Iran. Okay, so purpose is we have to improve the coordination among the nations, various regions of the world, which could be very very mutual beneficiaries for the world. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. This is all for today. I hope everybody have enjoyed the session, and today I at 7 p.m. I have the paid lecture in Impartus. In Impartus, I have a paid lecture under which I will be talking about the finance news of the March month 2023. Okay, fine. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the session. It's a great day with you, great morning with you. So I'll be wishing you have a great day. And those people who are the paid members of that, please be join at 7 p.m. today. So bye bye, take care, and have a good day.